Well, today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Monday, February 6, 2023, and giving you our team and total pick for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and make sure to watch it till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Also check out our Patreon if you want to access our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link in description and comment section below. One more thing before we start, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link in the description and comment section below. Philadelphia Flyers vs New York Islanders. This Monday, the New York Islanders will head to Philadelphia to take on the Flyers at the Wells Fargo Center. The New York Islanders will head into this game against the Flyers with a new star-caliber player in their lineup as the Islanders acquired Bo Horvat from the Vancouver Canucks earlier this week. Without Horvat even playing a single game with the Islanders, he inked an 8-year deal that comes with an OV of 8.5. I give the Islanders an edge here on both ends of the ice and expect them to get a win on the road tonight against the Flyers. Although the Isles have struggled offensively, they've still been able to score more than Philly has this season. The big difference in this game though is the defense for the Islanders. Defensively, New York has been fantastic this season, allowing just the 8th fewest goals in the NHL. I expect Ilya Sorokin and the Isles defense to shut down the Flyers' struggling offense. With the addition of Bo Horvat to the Islanders' offense, I expect them to get an extra spark and be able to outscore Philly. Take the Isles to get a win here on the road. This game lines up great for betting an under. Both of these teams have trended under this season. The under has gone 26-23-3 in Islanders games this season and 7-3 in their last 10 games, while it has gone 25-23-3 in Flyers games. The offenses for both of these teams have struggled to score this season, both ranking in the bottom 8 in the NHL in scoring. Defensively, the Islanders have been very good this season, and with a good goaltending matchup between Hart and Sorokin, I expect both teams to be able to keep this game low scoring and under the total. Take the under 5.5 goals and don't expect much scoring. Florida Panthers vs Tampa Bay Lightning. The second half of the NHL regular season will get underway with a battle between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Florida Panthers. The Lightning, 32-15-1, have won 3 straight games and are looking to make their 4th straight Stanley Cup appearance. Last time out, Tampa Bay erupted for 3 goals during the first period and cruised to a 5-2 home victory versus Los Angeles. The Lightning won the first 2 games between these teams this season, and I expect that trend to continue tonight as they're the far better team in the state of Florida this season. Their offense has been great, scoring the 4th most in the NHL, the 2nd most expected goals, and the 9th most high-danger shots in the league. The big edge I give them though is defensively. The Panthers have been terrible on the back end this season, giving up the 8th most goals in the NHL, the 8th most expected goals, and the 4th most high-danger shots in the league. I expect the Bolts' fantastic offense to be able to score at ease on Bobrovsky, who has a sub .900 save percentage, and Vasilevsky to shut down the Panthers' offense. Take the Bolts to make it 3 wins this season against their rivals with great value. Our team pick is Lightning money line. Although the first 2 games between these teams this season stayed under, I really like the over in this game. Both offenses have been fantastic, with the Lightning scoring the 4th most in the NHL, the 2nd most expected goals, and the 9th most high-danger shots in the league, and the Panthers scoring the 7th most in the NHL, the most expected goals, and the most high-danger shots in the league. Both defenses, especially the Panthers, have struggled at points this season. I expect both teams to be able to score easily, especially the Lightning. Take the over here and expect plenty of goals. New Jersey Devils vs Vancouver Canucks. The Vancouver Canucks look for their 2nd consecutive victory when visiting the New Jersey Devils on Monday. Vancouver is 20-26-3 with 43 points and 6th in the Pacific Division, 20 points behind the first-place Seattle Kraken. Vancouver defeated the Columbus Blue Jackets 5-2 in their final game before the NHL All-Star Game break. Despite their struggles in recent years, the New Jersey Devils have been absolutely dominant in this matchup, and with a tough road trip to start the second half of the season for Vancouver, this is a battle that New Jersey should likely dominate. In their past 16 overall head-to-head meetings, the Devils have a fantastic 13-3 record, and in their past 7 that have taken place in New Jersey, the Devils have a perfect 7-0 record, so with some moving pieces in Vancouver, this is a game that could potentially get ugly. Our team pick is New Jersey minus 1.5 points. Both of these teams certainly have goal-scoring talent and have been putting the puck in the net plenty in recent times, and with the extra few days rest the All-Star break provides, this game should be full of speed and intensity from both sides. That will certainly allow this one to be a high-scoring contest, and for the Devils, the over is 10-1 in their past 11 games following a win, while the over for Vancouver is 5-0 in their past 5 playing on 3 or more days rest, so keep it simple. Take the over 6.5 goals. New York Rangers vs Calgary Flames. The offense has been playing better for the Rangers recently. They scored 3 or more goals in 6 of the last 10 games. New York ranks 15th in goals per game and 10th in shots per game. Artemi Panarin leads the team with 50 points. Mika Zibanejad has 49 points. Zibanejad leads the Rangers with 22 goals. Vincent Trocheck has 34 points, and Kreider has 31 points. Goaltending is a major advantage for New York in this meeting. The Flames rank 15th in goals against per game, while New York ranks 3rd in goals against per game. Igor Shesterkin has a record of 21-8-7 with a 2.45 GAA and .918 SV%. Jaroslav Halak has a record of 6-6-1 with a 2.56 GAA and .908 SV%. They have both been good in the net for New York. The Rangers are 6-2 in their last 8 games when playing at home against Calgary. With a home ice advantage, New York will win this matchup. Take New York on the money line. Both teams have been playing well on offense recently. Calgary scored 3 or more goals in 7 of the last 10 games. They rank 16th in goals per game and 2nd in shots per game. The Rangers scored 3 or more goals in 6 of the last 10 games. New York ranks 15th in goals per game and 10th in shots per game. Artemi Panarin leads the Rangers with 50 points. Mika Zibanejad has 49 points. Zibanejad leads the Rangers with 22 goals. Adam Fox has 48 points. He is 4th in points, tied for 5th in goals, and 5th in assists among all defensemen in the league. The over is 6-3 in the last 10 meetings between these two teams. This will be a higher scoring game and the over will hit. Take the over, 6 goals. Dallas Stars vs Anaheim Ducks. The Anaheim Ducks look for their 4th consecutive victory on Monday when visiting the Dallas Stars. Anaheim is 16th at 29-5 with 37 points, last in the Pacific Division, and well off the pace of postseason contention. Anaheim defeated the Arizona Coyotes 2-1 in their most recent matchup prior to the NHL All-Star Game break. Anaheim has won 4 of the last 5. Dallas has owned the Ducks in recent meetings. The Stars are 8-2-0 in the last 10 matchups against Anaheim, and Dallas has won 9 straight home games versus the Ducks. In the 9 straight wins versus Anaheim at home, Dallas won by 2 or more goals in 6 of those contests. Offense, defense, and goaltending are all major advantages for Dallas in this matchup. Anaheim ranks last in goals per game, 25th in shots per game, last in goals against per game, and last in shots against per game. The Stars rank 8th in goals per game and 14th in shots per game. Jason Robertson leads the Stars with 66 points, and he has recorded 1 or more points in 7 out of the last 10 games. Robertson is tied for 5th in points and tied for 4th in goals in the league. Dallas ranks 2nd in goals against per game and 13th in shots against per game. Jake Ettinger has a record of 21-7-7 with a 2.26 GAA and .923 SV%. Ettinger ranks tied for 2nd in GAA, tied for 2nd in SV%, and tied for 2nd in shutouts among all goalies in the league. With a lot of success against Anaheim and being a much better team, Dallas will win this matchup by 2 or more goals. Bet the goal spread, -1.5, and take Dallas. The offense has not been good at all for the Ducks this season. Anaheim ranks last in goals per game and 25th in shots per game. They scored 2 or fewer goals in 5 of the last 10 games. Goaltending has been excellent for the Stars this season. They rank 2nd in goals against per game. Jake Ettinger has a record of 21-7-7 with a 2.26 GAA and .923 SV%. Ettinger ranks tied for 2nd in GAA, tied for 2nd in SV%, and tied for 2nd in shutouts among all goalies in the league. The total has gone under in 6 of Dallas's last 7 games against Anaheim. Anaheim will struggle to score on the Stars, and the under will hit. Take the under, 6 goals. Arizona Coyotes vs Minnesota Wild. The Minnesota Wild will be in Arizona Monday night for the first game after the All-Star break against the Arizona Coyotes. Minnesota comes into Monday with 27 wins on the year, riding a 2-game win streak after a 3-2 shootout win against Buffalo before the All-Star break. Marc-Andre Fleury led the way for Minnesota, posting a .935 save percentage after allowing just 2 goals on 31 shots in just under 64.5 minutes of game time. It's the first game after the All-Star break for both teams, and the Wild look to continue their playoff push, while the Coyotes look to stay out of the cellar in the Western Conference. While the Wild have won both games facing the Coyotes, they were both at home, and they won each by 1 goal. They have won their last 2 games in 3-2 shootouts, so they have only scored 2 goals in each of the last 2 games. I look for them to struggle to score in this game, likely facing Vejmelka, who has only given up 1 goal in winning his last 2 starts. Arizona will not light up the scoreboard, but they will score just enough to get the win behind another strong outing from Vejmelka. Take the Coyotes at +188. While both of the key head-to-head betting trends point to the over in this game, I am leaning towards the under. Minnesota has an under record of 5-1 in their last 8 games, and that has also been the winning pick in 5 of Arizona's last 6 games. The Coyotes only scored 1 goal in their last game, and they are one of the lowest scoring teams in the league. Their defense has also had issues on the season, but they will be solid on D in this game, with Vejmelka in goal. He has only given up 1 goal in his last 2 starts and will play well in between the pipes again. Him playing well and the lack of offensive firepower of the Coyotes means this Central Division matchup will go under. Take the under 6 goals.